Hello everyone, it's Tilly from Tilly Journals and welcome back to my channel and to another Plan With Me video. I am planning the week of the 14th of October in my A5 wide / 7x9 Tilly Journals inserts using this Plannerface kit, which, I can't remember the name of, but it is a recent mystery, I believe the July mystery from this year, but both the title and what mystery it is will be in the title of this video. I am using this kit because it was my nephew's 5th birthday on the Friday, which I've just realised I didn't actually mark. Like, I marked in his party and stuff, but I didn't actually mark in on Friday that it was his birthday. But it was his 5th birthday on Friday, and he absolutely loves trains, so this kit just seemed really suitable. It's also very autumnal colours and his birthday is in October. I have paired with it a red foil solid underlay and the dark green Scribble Prints Co. leaves bundle, which together just look chef's kiss. I'm obsessed with how this spread came out. I think it is absolutely stunning. So yeah, I have also marked in his sidebar that it was his birthday. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to forget. I used lots of full boxes in this kit because it was a mystery kit, so there were lots of full boxes, and I had 4 day extenders, so there was lots to use. I had to be a little bit conservative with my underlays, so I did cut up some of them because certainly the Scribble Prints Co kits you don't get enough for every day, and for if you have lots of extenders, you have enough for like 2 every day plus 1. I use 1 in my sidebar, so you have enough for 2 every day, 1 in your sidebar and 1 spare, so you've only got enough for 1 extender, whereas I had 4 in this spread, so I end up cutting 1 up. I can't remember whether I use the headers. I think I do use the headers because they were the same pattern, but they are a bigger pattern, but under the underlays it's not as obvious, so I just did that. What else have I got to say about the base of this spread? I used 3 full boxes in the sidebar as well as my 4 extenders, and I have not used any repeating boxes at all, which just shows how many different boxes you get in a Plannerface mystery. It's ridiculous. There are 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different full boxes in this spread. Like, what? I haven't paid any additional for any of that. Actually, well, I suppose the mystery add-on comes with 2, and but that's it's all part of the mystery kit. So yeah, you can see me here cutting up a box, an underlay with the 2 underlays together. I think that is everything for the base. I don't think I used anything else. I obviously do, but if I haven't already said, I do PR for Plannerface, so you can use Tilly to save 10% and get one of the current PR freebies. I also, you cannot use it on the mystery, that's what I'm trying to say, or on custom scripts, but anything else you can use it on. And you can use it with, if you're checking out with custom scripts, you can use it and it'll just take money off the items that you can use it for. Words are hard today, apparently. Yeah, so let's get into it, and I think I'll just get into the 1 book I finished this week, and then I'll get into the day by day, because there's probably quite a lot to talk about at the weekend with my nephew's birthday, and also saw The Midwife and listened to Bobby's Heartbeat on the Wednesday, so yeah, I'm probably going to gush about that for a little hot second. So, in my sidebar, I've just marked that it was Felix's birthday this week and that I finished The Final Gambit. This is the 3rd book in the Inheritance Games trilogy, so essentially it is I don't really want to spoil anything, but basically somebody is after Avery and her fam, and I say family, you know what I mean, the Hawthorne brothers / the Hawthorne legacy, and Avery and the brothers have to try and work out who and why, and he is sending them little puzzles. These are basically an absolutely fantastic mystery trilogy. The first one definitely gets the best reviews, and I really recommend you read that. I've really enjoyed the other 2 in the trilogy, plus the other one that has come out since. I believe she is also releasing some short stories, or actually I think by the time you see this video she's released some short stories as a 5th book. because I'm recording this at the beginning of November, like nearly a month before it goes up. It's the 4th of November today, and this is going up on the 2nd of December. But I'm trying to get ahead both for Christmas so I can have a bit of time off without worrying about video uploads, and also I want to be nice and ahead for when baby comes, so that I can have as little gap / no gap if possible as possible on videos. Obviously I don't know how baby's going to come, I don't know what's going to happen in terms of that, so like, yeah, anything could happen really. But my point is I want to stay ahead on filming and editing, which is what I'm doing, which is why I'm editing a December video in November, at the beginning of November. Anyway, so let's just get into the day by day now. I think I've rambled for quite long enough. By the way, let me know in the comments down below what you think of the speed. I was watching a couple of people's plan with me's and recently, and Knish Jess asked if you thought her bases were slow enough, and she said she left like 2 minutes a base, and I tend to have at least 5 to 6 minutes a base. I just speed up my base to 5 times speed and my boxes base to 4 times speed, and then have the day by day at 1.5. If you like that speed, let me know. If you don't like that speed and you want me to change it, let me know as well, because it's really helpful to get feedback, because I record and edit how I would want to watch a video, but I know that I might not be the majority, and I want to make sure my viewers are getting the videos they want, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling and get into the day by day. So on Monday I started the day with designing scripts. I regularly do this quite early on a Monday morning, so I design my scripts for the week before. It's a good little routine I have. I don't work on Mondays, so it just works really well, and it means when I have my planner call with Sophie, if I'm recording the week before, if I'm filming the week before, I'm nice and ready for that. Then I spent a lot of this day working on planners. I was trying to get everything finished for my friend to do the listings for me. She was I used to have 2 VAs. I intend, if I get the shop back to where it was, to have 2 VAs going forward and not necessarily be editing all of my videos, at least not the other video a week that isn't a plan with me. But I'm not at that, my business isn't back to that point yet where I can do that, but I do get my friend to help me with listings and stuff, because I find it really overwhelming. Anyway, so I was trying to get prepped to give her everything ready for the launch the next Monday. So I was making lots and lots of covers this day because I released lots of covers. I released, I believe, 14 covers. I'd intended to do 12, but I ended up with 14. Then I did some foiling. I'm not quite sure what I was foiling. It may well be, oh no, I do. So I actually filmed this spread. Oh I don't know actually. Basically the red underlays for this, I think it might have been red underlays for this spread, or it could have been stickers for dividers. I think it was stickers for dividers I was foiling. I can't remember, and it was like 2 weeks ago. That's ridiculousness. It's like literally it's 2 weeks after this week. No, 3 weeks? I don't know. Anyway, not the point. Then I had my planning call with Bestie, who is Sophie. So we just have a planning call every week where I tend to film on it now. So I film my plan with me for the week before, or like the 2 weeks before, and she tries to catch up in her planner a bit. It's just a nice way to have a regular meet with my long distance bestie. Anyway, then I made all the bookmarks for the shop release and did lots of punching and coiling of planners. Then I took all of the listing photos that I needed to take for releases, and then it was time for Rangers. So we actually were doing Christmas crafts at Rangers. The girls organised 3 of them and we organised 1 of them, because we're helping the Arts Centre, which is like a cinema but also has a stage, to make lots of snowflakes for a show they have on. So we were doing that as part of it. Then when I came home, I did some designing of Tilly Journal scripts, and we watched some TV. It'll either have been Black Mirror or This Is Us, because they were the 2 shows we were watching at this point. We have since finished Black Mirror, I think the following week. I don't actually remember. I try and use like the TV time scripts and the watch TV scripts from the foil bundle because I like to bring some of the foil in, but yeah, it does mean I don't always mark what we were watching, and I'm a bit rubbish at marking when we finish TV programmes in the sidebar, which I should do, but I'm rubbish at it. Anyway, on to Tuesday, I had all day online teaching, so I was on that, which I've marked in first thing. Then during that I was just in the background designing Tilly Journal scripts, because it is quite it's quite an easy job just to do in the background, because it's not, I don't know, once you've done lots of designing scripts, it's not a like taxing job, and like, yeah, it's easy to do multitask with. Then in the lunch break we played some Play Up, and I also did spend quite a long time designing some graphics for the launch and things. After teaching was over, I had some me time and then cut some stickers, I think for the video, but I'm not actually sure whether it was for the video. I had the video to prep because I needed to get that edited and up. I said I'd get it up on the Friday, so I had to get it done at the Wednesday to get it up in time. Then it was time for guides. We're doing like a rotation thing where some of them cook, some of them watch a film, and some of them do crafts, and I was helping out with the crafts this week, so I just marked that in. And then after guides, I got some waffles from a local takeaway place for the two of us, and we had waffles and watched This Is Us to finish off the day. And oh my god, those waffles were amazing. I want more like right this moment because I've remembered about them. On to Wednesday, and I am getting very behind, so I need to talk faster / give you less detail. Wednesday I had a bit of a lie-in, and then we went to my midwife appointment. We had a little listen to baby's heartbeat. They don't always at your 16-week scan, which is what this appointment was, but she did listen to Bubby's heartbeat, and it was 150 beats per minute, and I am so in love with the Bubby growing in my tummy. Like, it's ridiculous. They are currently the size of a zucchini / courgette. The app I'm using to tell me like vegetable sizes says cucumber, but it then says 15 centimetres. In what world is a cucumber 15 centimetres? But when you Google what vegetable is 15 centimetres, you get cucumber. American cucumbers must just be really tiny. Anyway, moving on. We walked to and from the appointment, so I just marked that in. My husband did come with me. Then we did some grocery shopping and played Plate Up. After that I did film my new release video for the planner launch, and then I sat and edited it. It did end up it edited to just under an hour long, so it took me quite a long time to film and edit it, so that took up the majority of the day really. Then we finished the day with watching some This Is Us and playing some Plate Up. We are properly back into Plate Up. It's ridiculous. We're like, every day we're like, what should we do? And it's like, Plate Up. We literally just look at each other and like, Plate Up. It's like, do we have the beans for Plate Up? Anyway, on to Thursday, I was at work and it was really busy and really stressful, so I just marked in that it was absolute chaos. I then packed to go away for the weekend, and we did a big tidy of the house because I hate leaving the house messy when we go away for a weekend. It's just, yeah, it stresses me out. But I was feeling really like overwhelmed and stressed out this day anyway. I can't really remember why, but I think I was just like, oh my god, there's so much to do, there's too much to do, I can't cope. So yeah, but it all got done and we got there. It's fine, it's all fine. Finished the day with some odd jobs and of course playing Plate Up. What's new? On to Friday, again it was work. I got asked to do the primary care clinic because there were a couple of people off sick, and I was on my own for it, and it was so long. I didn't finish the clinic until like 2:30 and it should have finished at like 12. It was ridiculousness. It's quite a hard clinic to do, especially on your own, because like some patients will take a long time. We normally have 2 of us on the list. They add extras quite often because there's certain things that need seeing within a certain time, like nasal fractures and epistaxis and things, so we have to see them within a specific time limit. So yeah, I think I had like 4 extra patients on the list that day and I was on my own, and it was just like, oh, stress. Anyway, then we headed down to my sister's, which is just north of Cambridge, on the way we got McDonald's for our dinner. My husband did do the driving because he's the best, but I was just so exhausted and so out of it. I just sat and played phone games, and we listened to my audiobook, which I think I was on to my next audiobook by then. So I think we were listening to The Brothers Hawthorne, which is the like extra book in the Inheritance Game trilogy. Like it's not part of the original trilogy, but it's set in the world and about the brothers. So I was just, we were listening to that and playing phone games. Then we arrived like 9:30 in the end, so we just said hello to my sister and brother-in-law, and then went off to bed because my nephew was already in bed and my mum and dad were off making cupcakes ready for his party. On to Saturday, got up and went to my sister's house and had a play with Felix first thing in the morning, because who doesn't love a little play with your newly 5-year-old? So he was showing me all his presents and we were playing with bits and pieces of those. Then we had a little drive to Norfolk to go to a dinosaur park, because that's one of the things he wanted to do for his birthday. In the car I read to him and I felt so sick, because he's in a back facing car seat, so I was like turned so he could see the pictures in the book. I was turned to the back of the car, in the back of my sister's car with my brother-in-law driving, and reading to him, and honestly I felt so sick. Like, I'm not normally travel sick, but pregnancy makes me travel sick, obviously, because I'm nauseous all the time, let alone when I'm doing something like that. To be fair, I didn't get car sick in the front when Soch was driving, but yeah, in the back of the cars at the moment I do get travel sick. Anyhow, we went to Roar, which is a dinosaur park in Norfolk, and I'm actually marked in seeing the animals first because I wanted to mark the dinosaur park nice and big. They have lots of like sculptures of dinosaurs and there's lots of dinosaur themed things. It's a lot of fun. It's a really nice place, and like everything is included with your admission. Like, admission is pricey, but everything is included. That was a really good obstacle course, and I decided to try and do all of it with my husband, and obviously Felix was doing it as well, but he was ahead with his mum and dad, and me and Soch were behind. Soch kept like cheating on things and I did not cheat on anything, and I completed the whole thing, and I was well proud of myself because I get quite short of breath, because at this point in pregnancy my body volume, my blood volume is massively increasing, so I get quite short of breath and things. So yeah, I was well proud of myself for actually doing it. It was quite hard. Like, I remember them not being this hard as a child, but like clearly my centre of balance is not right, etc. at the moment. And so she cheated on a load of it, so I think it was actually quite hard. It wasn't just me being a wimp. Moving on because I'm running out of time. After that I did some playing with Felix when we got back to their house. He has a little baby that he likes to play mummy and daddy with, so we were playing with that and also with some Lego. Then we got a Chinese takeaway, which was Felix's request. I then did his bath and bedtime. So for bedtime, so he has his bath, then we get him into Jim Jams, he has stories and supper, and then take him up to bed where he has his Tony box on, and I accidentally woke him up falling out of his bed. I was trying to get out quietly and then like woke him up falling, so I then just lay on the floor while he fell back to sleep before I actually left the room. Oh, that was bad. On to Sunday. It was Felix's party day. My sister, brother-in-law and parents went to church. While they were at church, I iced a lot of cupcakes for his party. We then went to the party venue and set up and made it all prepped, and then it was time for his dinosaur birthday party. So he had a dinosaur themed party with a bouncy castle. So I then marked in having the bouncy castle. I marked having cake and singing happy birthday to him, it was just such a lovely party, such a lovely experience to see him playing with his friends and things. And like, he's not withdrawn, but he quite likes reading and stuff like that, so it was nice seeing him play with his friends. Then we tidied up, took him back to his house where he opened his presents from us. We headed home, listened to the audiobook, and I was playing phone games again, and then we got an early night, and that is it for the video. Comment, like down below, all that kind of jazz, and I'm sorry this has gone over, but I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!